Hi, I'm Jo Barclay-Logie and welcome to another mini tutorial. I've already shown you how to do flat even count peyote, and in case you've missed it, I'll pop a link to that in the comments below. We're going to stick with peyote, but we're going to take it a bit further this time, and we're going to explore 2-drop and 3-drop even count flat peyote. So in normal peyote we were picking up 1 bead at a time. In the 2-drop and the 3-drop, the stitch is the same, but instead of picking up 1 at a time, we're picking up 2 at a time or 3 at a time. So you can get different patterns. So this one here is one that I've made where you're picking up 2 at a time. It's a 2-drop, so you can actually very easily see the 2 beads that are being picked up together at the same time. And then this one here, I've used the same colour, so it might not be as easy to see. You're picking up 3 beads at a time. In fact, it's easier to see it against the back of my shirt. You can see 3 beads picked up at a time. I've got a better example here actually in the colours. So it's like a checkerboard effect, but it's picking up 3 beads at a time. So 3-drop peyote and 2-drop peyote. So I'm going to use 2 different colours again. They're both size 8 seed beads, and I'm going to start with my stopper bead. Pass the needle through the bead and move the bead all the way down towards the tail end of your thread before passing the needle back through that bead. Now when we did normal flat even count peyote, the first row we just needed to pick up an even number of beads. In 2-drop flat even count peyote, we're going to still be picking up an even number of beads, but your math skills come into play here, so sit with a calculator if you need to. You're going to be picking up an even number of beads, but the total number of beads that you pick up in that first row, when you divide it by 2, because we're doing 2-drop, you must get an even number as an answer. So you're basically going to be working in multiples of 4. You can pick up 4 beads to begin with, 8 beads, 12 beads, but you can't pick up 10 because 10 divided by 2 is 5. That's an odd number. So I'm going to be using the 2 colours. I'm picking up 2 silvers, 2 turquoise, 2 silvers, 2 turquoise. So a total of 8 beads, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. That's an even number, so I know that my 2-drop even count peyote is going to work. So just as we did in normal peyote, it's time to turn the corner and bead back towards the stopper bead. But instead of picking up 1 bead at a time now, we're going to be picking up 2. And my 2 that I pick up are going to be sitting alongside these top 2 turquoise ones. So I'm going to do this one in stripes going across my beadwork. So I'm picking up 2 turquoise, skip over the 2 turquoise and go through the 2 silver beads. Pull your needle through. And just get those beads to sit alongside each other, so you're now working in pairs rather than singly. Just move my stopper bead back up to my beadwork there. Right, so there are the first 2 sitting side by side. Now my thread is exiting from the base of the pair of silvers. I'm going to pick up another 2 turquoise. I'm going to skip over those 2 turquoise and go through the 2 silver beads at the edge of my work. This is going to build up a lot quicker than doing normal flat even count peyote because you're picking up 2 beads at a time. Right, I'm going to turn and bead away from me now, and I'm filling in the gaps. So the sticky outies have become those pairs of turquoise. I'm going to pick up 2 silver beads and pass the needle through both of the turquoise. Pick up another 2 silver beads and pass the needle through both of those turquoise beads. Tails just got caught there. So I'm ready to turn and bead back towards the stopper bead again, and I'm going to start by picking up 2 of the turquoise. And I'm now coming through the silver sticky outy beads. So you're picking up 2, skipping 2, and going through 2. Pick up 2, skip over 2 and go through 2. Turn to bead away from me, and I'm doing the silvers now. 2 at a time, through 2, pick up 2, over 2, skip over 2, through 2 and turn. You can see how quickly this is going to bead up. So I'm going to do one more row, beading back towards the stopper bead, 2 turquoise through the 2 silver and 2 more turquoise through the 2 silver. And what I will do is I will bring in the little sample of the normal flat even count peyote just so that you can see the difference. So there's the normal one where we're picking up 1 at a time, and here's our 2 drop where we're picking up 2 at a time. I'm sure you can tell where this is going now. 3 drop, we're going to be picking up 3 at a time, and again it's an even number, but this time the number of beads that you add in that first row, when you divide it by 3, needs to finish with an even number. So you're going to be working in multiples of 6 this time. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up 6 for my first row. So I'm just popping on my stopper bead. And again, I'm going to use the 2 colors. So I'm going to pick up 3 silver and 3 turquoise, and that's my 6. Let them drop down to the stopper bead. And I'm going to turn and bead back towards the stopper bead, this time picking up 3 at a time, skipping over 3 and going through 3. So I'm going to alternate this a little bit. So I'm going to pick up 3 silver, skip over the 3 turquoise beads and go through the 3 silver beads. And just get those to sit properly at the edge there. Pick up 3 turquoise beads. I'm beading away from me now, and I'm going to go through those 3 silver sticky outy beads. And it stands to reason that this is going to bead up even quicker than your 2 drop. So picking up 3, skip over 3 and go through 3, pick up 3, skip over 3 and go through the 3 that are sticking out. Now if you've done something really intricate as a focal piece, this is just a quick way of beading up a cuff to accompany your focal piece, because you will be able to stitch your focal piece onto the center. So I'm just going to do one more row, 1, 2, 3, skip over 3 and come back down through those 3. So now if I pop them all down on the beading mat, you'll be able to see all the variations. So that's the 2 and that's the 1. So normal, flat, even count peyote, pick up a bead, skip a bead, go through a bead. This is 2 drop, picking up 2 at a time, skipping over 2 and going through 2. And this is 3 drop, picking up 3, skip over 3 and go through 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.